Hey, what's going on? It's your boy, Kqkc Boxing, coming to you with another throwdown video. First of all, shout out to the LDBC. Shout out to all my subscribers and my new subscribers. All right? Now, what's up, big fats? Salute to you, my brother. Man, hell of a weekend, won't you say? I mean, first, I'm going to start off with Badu Jack, you know, and Marcus Brown. Gruesome fight. And I'm talking about before the cut, the headbutt. What happened was the headbutt was part of it. Now, Marcus Brown, I never saw him start off that fast. And a lot of people, I don't know who like Marcus Brown or whatever. I really don't care for him that much because I believe he's a dirty fighter. I really believe he does sneaky stuff behind the referee back, and you don't see that. You know, you can't see it. But you got to really pay attention. He's real sneaky. He hit behind the head. He does a lot of things that is real sneaky. Then he smiled. The other night, he'll do something sneaky or underhand or hit below the belt on the other side while the referee wasn't looking. So then he'll smile and look at Floyd. Smile and look at Floyd, see what Floyd had to say. That's not how you get signed by Floyd. All right? But he came out, he threw some body punches. And Badu Jack, he had the right idea. Let's break him down. We know Badu Jack is a body shot man. Now, he's not Earl Spence body shot because Badu Jack doesn't sit down on his punches. I was trying to wait on a few more people come in, but I guess they haven't get off of Joining the Truth yet. But he's not a Badu Jack puncher. He's not. And big fat, this is my last morning doing 8 o'clock. I'll probably be throwing a couple of videos in, but I would be going live at 12 o'clock noon Central Time. Just to keep you updated on that. And maybe you can pass the word on to other subscribers. So, all right, cool. Yeah. But anyway, with that, I got to say, look, Badu Jack had the right idea going to the body. Marcus Brown, he tried to outdo him at the body, and he had the right idea. And you know what? Badu Jack has gotten better. That's why I tell you, fighters get better and better, but he's getting older too. His defense was tight. I mean, really tight. Only way Marcus Brown could get to him was to the body. And that's what I'm saying. Badu Jack kept a great, tight defense, but he was reaching. And every time he reached, you never reach. Every time you fucking reach, you're going to get popped. You'll get popped again. You never reach. You use your jab, work in there, and get in there quick. Then, we know both the righty and the lefty, you're going to have clash of heads. And that's where the fight stopped. When Badu had that big gash, I'm talking about a gash like wham, wham. Wasn't nothing to the cut man for Badu Jack. It wasn't nothing he could do. It was too much. And I doubted they have the equipment in the back to stitch that up. He had to go to the hospital. He had to go to the hospital to have that sewed up, had it cleaned out, the sweat, all that stuff. You gotta, clean that shit out, man, or you're gonna get infected. So, what's up, D Walker? What's good with you? Salute to you. And yes, sir. So He had to clean that out. And y'all hit the like button till you get a chance. He had to clean it out. And, that fight just stopped right then and there. I mean, hey, look, he's a warrior. Look, he got hard. He stayed in there and he finished the fight. Okay. But that doesn't win fights. But he was caught up. I mean, what can you do? I mean, you sitting there, got a cut. I mean, a big cut, especially when he got hit with that uppercut by Marcus Brown. That split it open more. So he's covered with blood all over. Marcus Brown was covered with blood. The referee looked like he delivered a baby. I mean, Tony Weeks was looking bad. I'm talking about blood was all on the shirt, and Badou Jack just was trying to paw at it and try to do what he could, but he couldn't do anything. But if he would have quit, if he would have quit, they would have went to the scorecards, and he was behind on the scorecards. So what was he doing? He was looking for just a big knockout. That's the only thing he could have done. Kudos for him finishing the fight. But you have to think about it. Badou Jack is in his 30s now. He been champion. He moved up. He had a good fight against Butte, the but Marcus Brown, he was on the Olympic team with Earl Spence, and it just wasn't there, like Saturday night. It wasn't. So, moving on. Let me just speak on Rashid Warren. Rashid Warren, Tank, Robert Easter, Adrian Broner. They all are friends. Everyone besides Tank is from Ohio. And if I'm not mistaken, Robert Easter was from Toledo, but the rest of them is from Cincinnati. And they all have the same coach. Now, I can see if you're in the same stable, okay, you're going to see that fighter over there working out too. You're going to speak, keep it moving, keep working out. But when you sitting there hanging out with your stable, going to get drunk, just hanging out over each other's house, God knows what they're doing, women and all that shit. That's not a good look. That's not a good focus. Now, Agent Broner is very influenced. Rashid Warren, first of all, he kept his hands down. Maybe that's how he fight. Okay, good. Amir Iman, he fought like that too. Shit. He'd hold his jab now and then, bam, bam, stick. Then he said he's rather for Floyd Mayweather. Come on. You can't fight like that against Floyd when Floyd was fighting. He said that. Not now. Oh, hell, I don't even know where he at now. But Rashid Warren, he did not take advantage. He had the openers, but he wouldn't take advantage. And he was getting tagged. Why? Because he had his hands down. Doing this. Moving like that. Besides doing this, keeping a tight defense, and he was getting tagged. And you know what? That was scoring points. And he lost. That's why he's such a disappointment coming out of the Olympics twice. No, I take that back. I think he was in the Olympics 3 times, if I'm not mistaken. But that's the highlight of his career. Now he was champion one time. And that's it. No wonder he's with about billions. All 4 of them, it's about billions. Hey, whatever, man. Good morning. Hey, Kqkc in the chat. Good morning to y'all. All right. Hit that like button if you haven't subscribed. Man, please subscribe, And I know the one with the wrenches have subscribed. All right. Now, I know y'all heard that a lot of brothers from the LWC are taking wrenches away due to inappropriate use of them. But I feel that I don't have to do that, for the simple fact you all haven't been reckless, not in my book. And so, I mean, I just going forward, I just have to be kind of careful. I don't know if you remember, but maybe 2 or 3 days ago, we had a young man in the chat. I saw he's from Louisiana. Hey, y'all welcome him to the chat. Well, he was part of this racist group called BNA or something like that. And he was trying to, troll me or whatever. I found out about it. One of the brothers told me. But that's okay. I never gave him a wrench or nothing. But if you want to see what I'm talking about, fine. Come on in. I don't have to hide shit. So I'm getting back to what I'm talking about. He can listen all he wants to, But hey, look, I'm gonna be real with you. Now, with Adrian Broner and Manny Pacquiao, and that's the fight that I commentated on twice. What's up, Greg? Why? I'm glad you made it in, man. Hey, look, I'm gonna be honest with you. People saying Manny Pacquiao was gonna win, and I have to eat my crow because I said Broner back against the wall. This is the biggest stage he's been on in the while, and he's gonna let his hands go. He's been focused. I know he said that in the past, but I really believe that he really meant and really want this win. Due to because Floyd beat him, and this is another chance for him to be that guy. So I had Broner winning. But I have to be honest, I was wrong. And I'm not above no one. I had it wrong. I had it pegged wrong. And then I knew something was going on at the press conference when he said what he said to Al Bernstein. He was going to let his hands go, and then he stopped. I don't know if nobody saw that, but he was hitting Pacquiao in the body, and he just stopped. Yes. You know why he stopped, Big Fats? Because he wasn't used to it. He wasn't used to being active. Adrian Broner is one of them hit, and that's it. He throw one punch, that's it. Now, if he throw a good punch, that's it. He won't follow up on it. Now, he might do that in sparring, but he ain't gonna throw no combinations. See what I'm saying? Because he's scared that he's gonna get tagged and he's gonna get knocked down. That's what it is. That's what it is. You know why? Because the Marcos Maidana fight, he tried to do the same shit and he got caught and he got knocked down. Not once, but twice. That's what happened. Keep go to that Maidana fight. We can go. Yeah. He got to let it go. But he the type of person that his ego get bruised real fast. So he can't let it go, man. He's just, that's the way he is. He can't let it go. That's his loss that was embarrassing. That was his first knockdowns. And he got embarrassed. And his loss, that was embarrassing. And he didn't even get a rematch. Floyd took him over. Then Floyd beat him, not once, but twice. And that really bruised his ego. Then he saw, I'm not talking to Floyd. I'm not, he's just like a little bitch. I'm serious. You're a boxer. All right? Manny Pacquiao lost 7 fights. And he still is in high regards to his fans. Why? Because he's a boxer. In the sport of boxing, you win some and you lose some. That's what it is. And he lost. Now, I don't know what fight he was watching, but he said, oh, man, just good boxing. Yeah, I'll box his ass. Yeah, I did. How did you outbox him? Who? What fight was you looking at? I mean, listen. The judges had it 116 to 111. Two judges had it like that. Or no, two judges had 116, 112. And the last judge had it 116 to 111. So I'm sorry, Manny Pacquiao was rushing in, and I told everybody he's gonna run in, jump out, run in, jump out, and that's what he did. Only thing about it was he was a little more accurate. Yes, he was a little more accurate, and Adrian Broner just couldn't handle that shit. You know, it fucked him up. And for you all that's in, remember, I'll be on at 12 noon starting today. I'm changing the time from 8 to 12 noon. So I'll just keep y'all informed. If you can spread the word to anybody, let them know. But I'm gonna tell you, don't get food. I'm not gonna get food again. Put it that way. I'm not gonna get food no more. No, I'm not gonna say I'm through with Adrian Broner. You know, if he comes on, okay, whoopee. But the opportunity was there to beat Pacquiao. He looked old, and there was holes in his game. Broner disappointed me by only looking to counter. No offense and no sustained body attack. Right. You know, Adrian Broner, he's not a counter puncher. He tries to be. Sometimes he's pretty good, you know, when he lucked up and hit him. But he kept on trying to hit him with that left hook. And he was missing. It takes a lot out of you when you miss like that. And now I heard he had a torn rectum, you know. I know he had a little bruise right there under his eye. You know, maybe Broner called him at one time, but I don't think it's nothing serious or anything like that. But I don't think it's gonna be a Floyd and Manny rematch. No, I don't think so. So Adrian Broner, first of all, I didn't like the way he talked. You know, it was an embarrassment to me. Not as a black man, just as a man, period. You know, when you're a boxer, you've been boxing this long, and you're almost 30 years old. You know what to talk about, when to talk about, and how to talk. He always got to act a fool. He always got to act an ass. I'm doing it for the hood. Why he say that? Because Manny Pacquiao does a lot for his community. I bet any type of money, the Filipinos that was there in force, he paid their way, hotel room, and tickets. Where was their hood at? At home. Some didn't even have cable, let alone pay-per-view. Some of them didn't have the electricity on to get Wi-Fi. So please, don't tell me you're doing something for the hood. Like I say, build a Boys and Girls Club for the hood. You know, build a park for the hood. Take some of that purse money and do something great for the hood. Besides buying your ass jewelry and paying all these child supports. Well, you got to do that, or your ass be in jail. But you know what? I'm through. Yeah, right. You know, see, that's why he said, I'm doing it for the hood. Yeah, okay, do it for the hood. But you didn't do nothing for the hood. I bet the hood wasn't there. You didn't get no tickets to the hood. You didn't pay their way, you know. I mean, sure, you had close friends there, probably, and family. That's it. How you gonna do something for the hood, and the hood don't even see you fight? Why, you go because you go back there once a year, twice a year, and throw around money and act like you big shit? You can't let your hands go. You started to do it, but you got gun shy? I don't know. But one thing I know about, you're not gonna fool my ass again, because this was the perfect fight for this gentleman. This was the perfect fight for him to get in there and fight. Get in there and make history. This is a step up fight for Adrian Broner. Versus the last three. I mean, you tied with Jesse Vargas, and you got beat big time by Marvin Garcia. This should have been a redemption fight for you. You should have said, hey, I'm back. I'm back in rare form. Then here it comes, the big fights, the big money. No, you will never have a private jet like Floyd now. No, you won't never have a big stage like you did Saturday night. Having rappers coming in and everything, wearing glasses, and you're too full of your shit. That's what it is. But you know what? I'm through talking about him. Amir Khan and Bud Crawford. Amir Khan, great fighter. Great fighter. Has all the tools. And that comes with what? Growth. The tools come with growth. And that he has. Speed, he has. Technique, not so good. See, Amir Khan has problems with southpaws. Yes, he does. Chance Crawford, he's going to turn southpaw. Matter of fact, he might fight the whole fight southpaw. Chance Crawford is the more experienced fighter. Now, isn't this funny? The more experienced fighter, but the younger fighter. Because he cleaned out the 140 division. I mean, cleaned them out. Khan is having a chin. He doesn't have a chin at all. So what do you do when you're Amir Khan and you know that chin is not that great? What you do? You protect yourself. You tighten your defense up. That's what you do. You make it so tight that, hey, okay, this is what I got to do. Now, having speed, that's fine. One time, Buddy Gertz said that good way to go to speed is go straight at it. But how accurate are you with your speed? Throwing punches at 20 miles per hour or whatever. If you don't hit shit, what's the use of doing it? Unless you're doing it for a decoy. And most people don't throw two hands for a decoy. They might throw a jab out there, blind you, and focus with that jab. Then come down with the right or the southpaw. Either one. It doesn't matter. Number two, stay the fuck off the ropes. You know what? Every fighter always get walked to the ropes. Only one I have seen that fights pretty good off the ropes is Floyd Mayweather. Why? Because, well, no, Keith Thurman, he fights good off the ropes too. Why? Because when people go against the ropes, what they do? They try to go up, down, and we're going to talk about Porter, how he tried to split the guard with his head. That just fucked up. He just, I'm not saying he's a dirty fighter, but he has no technique. He's a brawler. That's what type of fighter he is. He brawls. He goes in and go in there and try to walk you to the ropes, try to grab you, try to rush you, And Keith Thurman, when they fought, he had the good idea, by going side to side, besides going straight back, because that's all he wanted. So he made Porter change angles, and he hit him with an uppercut as he's coming in. That's all you got to do. Hit him with a check hook every time you come in. He has a chin. Yes, he does. He against the ropes, do like Floyd did, and Thurman did it too. Here, go to the body. Now pop. Just pop shot him. What's going on, underrated darkness? Welcome to the chat, bro. and just go to the body. That's all you have to do. That's all. It's not that hard. Matter of fact, Keith Thurman, he's fighting he's fighting next on the 26th this month. Yes, yeah, he's next up. Him and Josesito Lopez. Now, don't sleep on Lopez. Josesito Lopez is the type of fighter that don't have shit to lose. And when he think like that, he's hard to stop. He's hard to stop. He stopped Victor Ortiz. How did he do that? He broke his jaw. He broke his jaw because he does hit hard. Now, he's not as coordinated as other fighters, but he get the job done, just like Marcos Maidana. He don't have no technical skills or anything like that. He just come in there and slug it out. And he's a heavy-handed puncher. I said pusher. He's a heavy-handed puncher. And that's what's going to happen. Where my cough at? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so he's a heavy-handed puncher. So Keith Thurman, I hope that his shoulder's okay. And I believe it is. Like Junior Truth was saying, hey, look, a duck is a duck. It doesn't matter. Everybody ducks. Everybody ducks. It is what it is. You got Earl Spence. I know a lot of people don't like to hear this. I know a lot of people want to see Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence. I would like to see it. That's a good fight. I also like to see Santa Cruz and Gary Russell Jr. But why should we give Earl Spence a pass when Leo Santa Cruz and Gary Russell Jr., they could have fought. They could have been fought. Earl Spence, Terrence Crawford, they can make that fight. They can make that fight easy. Al Hammond has the right tools. He has the right connections. He can get a venue. He can set up a purse bid if you want. But I'm quite sure he'll win. I know Mikey Garcia is up next. But why not let Terrence Crawford be after Mikey Garcia? And hold it right there in Dallas, because Terrence Crawford, he got to get out of Omaha. He's like Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua feels that he loves the UK. No, he doesn't. He's protected by the UK. He's protected by the UK. He's protected because he has the referee, he has the judges, and he has the Sweet Caroline crowd. That's why he's protected. That's why he don't want to come over to the United States unless he know for a fact that he can beat a heavyweight puncher from the U.S. That's why he's not calling out Wilder. Now, if he does call out Wilder, it's a phony call out. It's a phony contract. He'll try to do like he did Dylan White. Give him a low ball contract because he's going to say no. Right? Wink, wink. He's going to say no. And you know what? That's about right. He's going to say no. Because Deontay Wilder told them what he wants. He wants 50-50. Or we ain't got shit to talk about. That's why I haven't been talking about it. Because I know they're not going to do it. They're not going to make that fight happen. They're going to try to wait till Deontay Wilder get older. Maybe a little slower. But we all know power's the last to go. But keep waiting. Keep waiting and see what happens. Because, see, either he going to get knocked out or Deontay Wilder going to lose. And guess what? They both lose out. And he, too, I'm not going to say dumb because he knows what he's doing. And he don't care if his legacy have an asterisk by it. Yeah, he's a heavyweight champion, but he did not fight Deontay Wilder to get that WBC belt. Then they're going to go ahead in the legacy books to say how he got the belts that he got. He's going to look bad on paper, but the UK going to make sure he looks great. That's what it is. That's what it is. Amir Khan. Everybody says, oh, he got fast hands. Terence Crawford better watch out. He's bigger. No. Terence Crawford is young, athletic. He can move. Same with Earl Spence. He has stuff in his trick bag that we even haven't seen yet. Yep. Who was that? Tom Bone. Good morning. Good morning. Bye to the chat. My brother Kqkc. What's going on, Tom Bone? Not familiar with you, brother. Okay. Have you subscribed to my channel before? But welcome. Hey, look, if you haven't, hey, welcome, brother. All right. If you have, I appreciate it. All right. Good. I'm glad you're in here. I haven't seen you lately. That's why I was asking. All right. Good. Yeah, we're just talking about boxing. Period. You know, next up is Thurman and Josesito Lopez. Don't sleep on Josesito Lopez, Tombone, because Josesito Lopez, he is a good fighter. He is. He will box the socks off of your ass. And he will hurt you. He did with Luis Ortiz. He's a big bull rushing fighter. And he was trying to bull rush and hurt Ortiz, but he gotten better. I don't know why, but he gotten better. And he keep getting better. The coaching, he listens. He's not no punching bag anymore. He's not a sparring partner anymore. You know, he's not a last minute call anymore. He actually is pretty much a contender. You know, he pretty much almost is at championship quality. You know, he soon will be fighting for the belt. Yes, he is a good fighter. Now, with Keith Thurman, test out that shoulder. Now, keep in mind, a lot of people pick or cherry pick certain fighters as what they call warm-up fighters. To see you in shape, to test out your arm, to test out your shoulder, to test out your eye. And you know what happens? They get knocked the fuck out sometimes. They lose. Step-up fights, they lose. Warm-up fights, they lose. That's boxing. That's how it goes. See, boxing is an individual sport. A lot of people don't like to talk about it because they like team sports. But it is an individual sport. So nobody gonna go in that ring with you. They might cheer for you outside that ring, yes. And everybody, you know, in your ear. You know, that's one thing that Mikey Garcia used to say. Now, he used to hear his sister mouth, and he used to hear a couple other people's voices. But it was just so many people that he tried to tune it out now. You know, I hear coaches just by the TV, you know, where my jab at? Where my jab at? Barry Hunter, he's good at that. You know, they are real loud. They are. Luduva, he was good at that. You know, that's my man. That's my man. You know, but you better be careful, Keith. You better be careful. I'm telling you. Then after that, we got Spence. Oh well, you know what? They're gonna be on at the Barclays Center if y'all want to know that. Okay. This fight I'm going to tell it all about Keith one time. I want to see how he going to look. Yeah, see, that's what I want to do. Hey, what's up, Johnny the Truth? How you doing, brother? Uh, just a remind you, I'm glad you chipped in too. World Breaker is trading. So I will be coming on starting today at 12 noon, live stream, and every day at 12 noon. Okay, that spot was open, and World Breaker is moving to 1 o'clock, I believe. I'm not for sure. Okay, so 12 noon Central Time. Okay, but appreciated my mentor. That's Joining the Truth. Uh, Great brother, great family man, great father. We all see that on his live streams. Pretty family, pretty daughter, you know, hard worker. You know, I need to talk to him about helping him out on a few things, and I want him to help me out on a few things. I need to get my subs up, so I need to figure out a few things to do. So, but anyway, let's get back to this boxing talk. Just want you to know it will be in the Barclays Center. Okay, Barclays Center started becoming the PBC hub, basically. Okay, now Keith Thurman, I want to see how he look against Josesito Lopez. Now, keep in mind, Josesito Lopez is a B-level fighter, but he can fight. You know, I'm not saying just because you broke Ortiz's jaw, because you can hold your jaw a certain way, or you can be doing something a certain way and get cracked. You know, your jaw could get busted right here. It could break your jaw, and next thing you know, for the next 6 months, your mouth is wide shut. And that is very uncomfortable, sucking through a straw. The reason why I know that because I broke somebody's jaw by accident. Okay? And I felt bad too. But yeah. Then you're gonna have Gervonta Davis and Abby Mares. Okay, now they're gonna be fighting at the Sub Hub. Okay? Now see, that's what I'm telling everybody. Al Heyman is doing his thing. He doing his thing, Al Heyman. PBC is right where they left off at. I'm ready to see what One Time is going to do. Salute, family. I appreciate it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We want to see what One Time Thurman going to do. You know, and I really want to see. Now, keep in mind, like I was just saying to the chat, keep in mind that woman fights sometimes go the other way. Now, Keith coming now and might tear something or might hurt anything. But I'm quite sure he's been sparring, and he should be in pretty good shape. He should be able to move or whatever. But don't sleep on Josesito Lopez. I'm one of them guys that go for the underdog. That's why I went for Adrian Broner, because I thought Adrian Broner was for real. You know, and I mean, he is for real. Now, let me make this clear. Adrian Broner is a good fighter. He is. You know, you don't win 4 different divisions as champion if you're not a good fighter. He just was fighting a better fighter. He was just fighting a veteran fighter. He just was fighting step up competition. So that's why it could have been closer, yes. He could have let his hands go, yes. And I mean, if you look at it, because I'm gonna look at it again, I didn't get a chance yet. But if you look at it, he does try to throw his hands. You know, he did try to make it more closer than it was, because his coach, he did. They thinking they won the first 4 rounds. Now, why? I don't know. But when you're doing that ring generalship, I call it, but some people call it running, not engaging. But you have to fight while you're moving. Otherwise, you got to hit while you're moving. You got to hit while you're moving. If you don't do that, then how can you win a round? You have to make contact. The first round, Adrian Broner threw 18 punches. Manny Pacquiao threw 44 punches. He won that round. He won that round just on punches, on his jab. Like Deontay Wilder when he fought Bermane Stiverne. That telephone pole jab, he won the first 5 rounds with that jab alone. Then he started letting his hands go. Letting that right go. Bam. You know how he does. He was going around the guard, the high guard. Because that's what Mike is going to do to Earl Spence. I guarantee it. Because Earl Spence come in with a high guard. That's why I said, why should he move his head? He come in with a high guard. That would be stupid. But don't sleep on Earl Spence. Earl Spence has more in his little cookie jar than we think. Toolbox, a bag of toys, bag of tricks, whatever you want to say. He has more than what we see. I know he does. We know the stories that he have done. We know what he's done. We know what he done in sparring. We know he gave Floyd that work. Floyd got mad and kicked him out of the gym. Then Floyd ran and got him and said, hey, man, I'm sorry. Come on back in, man. I just got to him, that's all. Because he was giving him that work. Agent Broner? Yeah, I believe he knocked him down. Possibly probably knocked him out. But what happened in sparring stays in sparring, right? Wink, wink. Yes, it does. For a simple fact. For the simple fact, when they asked Earl about that, Earl don't say yes. He don't say no. You know what Earl says? Well, that's what they tell me. That's a yes. That's a yes. You can read between the lines. If you're smart like Joining the Truth, that knows what people are talking about and can read between the lines and everything, then he's not lying. And he did give Floyd that work. Yes. Earl Spence is a welterweight, but he hits like a middleweight. Now, keep in mind, Mikey Garcia, he's very technical, but can he sustain that power? No. Work with Victor Conte? No. Matter of fact, Earl Spence just said the other day he looked flabby. Why? Maybe the testing, like I said before. Maybe the testing started already. But, like Victor Conte said, I can get around Vada and USADA. But Mikey always thought was a respectful fighter. Came from a good family. And Mikey probably, I really believe this, he probably said, no, I don't want to go that route. I want to test my ability on my own without any help. Yes, I do want to work out and sustain from getting injured, because we all know your vital organs start from here on down, from your heart on down, your liver, your intestines, your heart. That's all your vital organs. And no matter how many PEDs your ass take, it gonna hurt. Yes, it will. What's up, Curtis? What's up? Oh, shit. Yes, sir. That's right. And what's up? Oh, yeah, Curtis, peace. Okay, big facts. One time is going to but that fight is going to take a lot out of him because he has not been in the ring for so long. So fatigue is going to set in. Yes, you're right, big facts. Fatigue will set in. But like Manny Pacquiao, he's been active though. But he said that they were fighting 30 rounds. 30 rounds when they sparred. They were doing 30-round intervals. That's a lot of rounds. But that's why he was in so much shape when he came to the 12th round. He still was jumping and, he got calves like this, man. That's where the power comes from. That's why Agent Broner got rocked. But Agent Broner has a chin. Let's not forget that. Agent Broner has a chin. And when Agent Broner put his mind to it, man, watch out, buddy. I'm telling you, watch out. When he put his mind to it, he has a chin that would knock your socks off. Yes, sir. He been hit by the hardest. Matter of fact, Marcos Madonna said he hits harder than Floyd Mayweather. And I believe that. Because Floyd has bad hands. Always did. Just like Paulie. Paulie had what, 7 knockouts? But Floyd won line the other night. You know, he had what, 26, 25 knockouts. Then when he got to a certain age, he didn't have no more knockouts. He started feeling old and everything else. So, but Manny, he looked good. Yes, he did. He looked good. And kudos to Manny. You know, he looked good. And Adrian Broner, don't read into it, because Adrian Broner did his best, right? And Adrian Broner, he's a good fighter. He is a good fighter. With that, I don't know, because there's a lot of speculation that Floyd could have knocked out half of his opponents. He chose not to. Well, yeah, Floyd always played it safe. You know, a lot of people say he always played it safe. KQ, my God, top of the morning. Oh, top of the morning to you. Oh shit. Yeah, in fact, they always say, you know, Floyd could knock him out, but Floyd always liked to play it safe. Why? Because he never want to get knocked down. Because see, a dangerous fighter is a hurt fighter. That's how I look at it. You know, when you hurt, you still gonna try to fight and do what you can do. Look at Mickey Bay. All right, remember he had that fight with forget his name, tall guy. Anyway, when he had that fight with Mickey Bay, when Mickey Bay had the fight with he was hurt and he was getting tagged, but he threw them haymakers and he knocked Mickey Bay out. And Mickey Bay was winning. You know, man, I'm done with AB, bro. All your time, he had too many times to show us. You know, if he would have used his right hand, I think he could have beat him. Well, yeah, you know, he had the right hand cocked, and I don't know what happened. I had AB winning. I did, because I thought this was different. I thought because his back was against the wall. If he don't win, this is the last big stage he will be on, because I know for a fact, I know who you talking about. I know who you talking about. Okay, yeah, and I knew for a fact that, okay, you're back against the wall. I got to show Floyd. I got to show my fans. I got to show the world that AB is back and AB can box. All right. So, you know, he felt that he won, but he's the only one to think that. But if he let his hands go, and don't be scared to go in there and fight, you know, and I'm not trying to come down on Adrian Broner, but it seems like he has one of them. I forget what it's called. It's a medical term where when something happens to you, and you're afraid to, okay, let's say you almost drowned, but by the grace of God, somebody saves your life, and you're okay, but you're scared of water. You're scared of getting in the pool again. That's the way Adrian Broner is. He was fighting Madonna until he got caught. He got knocked down. He fight him, Madonna again. He got caught and got knocked down again. I mean, he was down. And now, after that fight, it seemed like he got kind of gun shy. You know, I mean, he was fighting, and he will fight, but he wasn't the same AB. He's still not the same AB. Sure, he was focused. Sure. See, your mind is different than what your hands and arms would do. Your mind is telling you, man, you're going to go in there, you're going to fight. But when you get in there, you freeze up. Because if I hit it, because he had it cocked, he kept jabbing, kept moving, he kept, trying to get out the way. But he had it cocked, even the commentators, Al Burns and everybody was saying, oh, going in with the right hand cock, because, we working for this, how you, do this and bam, hit you. He had Broner a couple times, but he didn't fight him like he did Emmanuel Taylor or DeMarco. He did not. You know what? We ain't gonna never see that same Broner again. We might well kiss that Broner goodbye. He's gone. He's gone for good. Now, when will he retire? We don't know. Will he get fights like he had Saturday night? No. Al Heyman gives you plenty enough rope to hang yourself. He give you chances after chances. But I really believe he's getting tired of Adrian Broner's antics outside the ring and inside the ring looking bad. So he fought last night. He probably won't fight no more this year. Guaranteed that. He will not fight no more in 2019. No, he won't. He's going to live off that money he made Saturday night. It was pay-per-view, and I don't know how the numbers did because it's too early. But he's going to live off of that. And that's it. And Manny Pacquiao was the champion. And he would gain his, so he's going to get most of the back-end money. So it is what it is, Same way with Amir Khan and Bud Crawford. Bud Crawford is looking to retire in the next couple of years or so. So this fight with Spence got to happen after Garcia. If not, I'm really going to be upset. You're really going to hear some videos from this motherfucker right here. Because this fight can be made. It can be made. What they waiting on, don't know. Don't give a fuck. Make the fight. A duck is a duck. Just like Johnny the Truth said, why should other fighters get a pass? And we talk about them. Or we get Earl a pass. True, the LWBC, a couple of guys talked to Earl, the ones that live down there in Texas. I live in Chicago. We ain't got no damn body to talk to. So it is what it is. But hey, ask him this. Make the fight. But Earl said himself, I'm going to take the easy way. I'm going to take the easy route. Why you want to do that? Now, Deontay Wilder and maybe Ortiz, they are the two fighters. Mike Tyson too. Never turned out nobody who wanted to fight them or call them out. Never. That's right. Ortiz never turned out a fight. Never. It's just everybody was too scared to fight him. Like Anthony Joshua, Dylan White. But Deontay Wilder didn't because he's not cut from that cloth. He's not cut from that Eddie Hearn cloth. I got to protect my A-level fighters. I can't let that O go. No. That O means more money. That O means leverage. When you go to purse bid or what you bring to the table. This is what I bring to the table. I got a belt and an O. Well, Deontay Wilder has that too. So why do you want to give him 60-30? 70-30. Why you want to give him when you gave Charles Martin? Deontay Wilder is better than Charles Martin. He had 2 back-to-back fights that I know Anthony Joshua went into. Ortiz and Fury. Anthony Johnson he wouldn't go near Ortiz, Fury, or Wilder. That I would bet my whole life on, my way of life, my how, everything. I would bet that because he's not that type of fighter. He's not that type of champion. He look good on paper, but put a microphone in front of his face. Oh, he gonna say, I want Wilder. I want Wilder. Yeah, right. Then a reporter should say, okay, you want Wilder? Okay, let's do this. We're gonna bring both of y'all together and see can we set up a fight. I bet he canceled. I bet he canceled. That's right. So to chat, what's up, Q-Tip, brother? What's happening with you? Hit that like button, brothers. All right. Salute Q-Tip, salute Q-Tip. Okay. Chi-Town. Okay, stand up. Oh, yes. Hey, born and bred, baby. South Side, Chicago, Inglewood. That's right. So, but I'm in the south suburbs now. Just across the bridge. No way. No, hey, don't want to kick it? Just go across the bridge and kick it. So, but, yeah. Hey, real talk. Real shit for your ass. I mean, people say this, people say that, but that's real motherfucking talk. Ooh, my fault, man. I went over. I didn't even know that. Okay, look, I'm Kqkc Boxing. Okay, I will be back on at 12 noon Central Time, my new time. Okay, now please take this over to Trill Boxing Talk. Okay, the Trill Boxing Talk is on, and I apologize for running late. All right. So, well, it should be coming on in a few minutes. I think they go in like around 9:10, 9:05, something like that. But again, I'm Kqkc, place to be right here, and I'm gonna keep it real. I ain't gonna try to shine it up and give you bullshit excuses. I'm not gonna do that. And ain't nobody getting no pass. If you're ducking, your ass is ducking. Real talk. And you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. I'm trying to get my subs up. How? Don't know. Gonna figure it out. So. But basically, that's it. I don't have any collab. People come on my channel. I would like to, whatever. But hey, sometimes, you have to do it yourself and work hard. That's all. So. But peace to you, big facts. And like I said, yeah, you're right. Hit that like button, and I'll see you all at 12 noon Central Time. And we'll talk about the upcoming fights. All right? Or any questions. I didn't even get a chance to ask you all questions. So anyway, that's all I have. So peace, love to the chat. And like I said, I'm Kqkc Boxing. Shout out to the LDBC. And I catch you at 12 o'clock Central Time. Peace. I'm out there.